Sir, it's not audible.
I think now audible my voice. My voice is audible to everyone. I hope everyone is getting my voice. Hello. Okay. So go with the material management concepts. So we will discuss the material management concepts. It is also called logistic management. It is very important for every organization. So under this concept, we are talking about the material management is one of the important in every organization, and it is an integral part of any organization management, or it is called also subsystem in the organization. So every management will play the major attention or main role in the management activities or material management especially. So this is about the material management concept. Next one, definitions. Many administrative thinkers are some experts in that material management. They have given the different definitions and variety of definitions they have given, but there is no particular discipline. There is no particular definition about this one. They have given the different opinion. First of all, we can call public in the material management. We can say that one, it is a material management is nothing but planning, direction, controlling, and coordination of the material or goods. Under this material management, first definition given by the public sector undertaking commission, it defines that public under this one, management is nothing but, or material management is nothing but, it viewed that it expressed that material management involves storage of goods, supply of goods, and safeguarding their standards. So this is about the material management. So according to public sector commission, public undertaking sector commission, it says that material management is nothing but storage of goods, supply of goods, and their standards also. Next one, A.K. Datta, he defines that material management is essential, an activity of enterprise for the procurement of material and distinct separate from the process and procurement and use of human skills and labors also will come under. So he defines that, A.K. Datta defines that material management is nothing but, according to his opinion, it is an activity of enterprise for the procurement and use of material also. And another scholar, he gave the definition about this one. Another definition, material management deals with the controlling and regulating the flow of material in relation to the change in variables like demand, price, availability of goods, quality of goods, delivery of goods, and delivery time. So based on these one. So this is about the material management. So next concept, we can go with that scope of material management. So what are the areas which are come under the material management? So with regard to the scope of material management, there is no uniformity about the material management scope. But some other scholars define that material management strictly defined to the planning, control, procurement, and storage distribution. So we will discuss all these elements which are discussed in the scope of material management. First one, material planning. So material planning in the material management, first element, it involves material planning. Well, planning, not only present requirement of material should be taken into considered account, but also the future needs also. When we are planning for the material, we will take the present requirement and along with the future requirement goods also. So it should be ensure that resources not exhausted. Otherwise, the future production would be come standstill. So further wastage will be happen. So due to that, when we are going with the material collection, the material planning, we need to planning according to future and according to needs also. And material control. This is the second element which are come under the material control. Means proper use of materials. So there should be use proper, which they have been allocated, and they will need to control the wastage also. Next to procurement. What is procurement? Procurement is nothing but purchasing, we can call. So procurement is necessary for the material management, and it falls within the purview of material management. So this is about the material procurement and the storage. When we are getting the material, we need to storage it. So in the material collection, this is one of the element which are come under this one. So they should be carefully stored without reducing their utility. Should not be damaged the collected goods. So that is the material management concept is here. So this is one of the scope of this one. And distribution. After storing this one, we are going to distribute to the distributors. So we are sending the material to the shops and some other things which are come under. So finally, the material management is also concerned with the distribution. So all goods, the products which are produced by the organization or the industry, it will be supplied to the other shops and down level this thing. So this is come under the distribution now. So under the scope of material management, we have discussed the 5 elements we need to write. First one, material planning, materials control, procurement, storage, and distribution. So these are come under the scope of the material management. Next concept we can discuss, main objectives of the material management. So the main objectives of material management is here. First one, with the material management, it will try to procure raw material at a maximum price. And this objective of true industries using the material like cotton, juice, jute, and other things will be protected. Next one, to procure the material when they are available. So this is the second objective. Third objective is that consistency in quality and reliability. Next one, inventory turnover to keep the ready for the after sale consumer services. So these all come under the objectives. So when we talk about the objectives, there are 2 things which are come under. Primary objectives, under the primary objectives, 6 primary objectives in the material management. So remember that first one is purchasing. Purchasing is the first objective. When you are purchasing these goods, purchase has a direct bearing on the cost of products manufactured. By reducing the overall material cost, the profit of the organization can be enhanced. So this is a primary objective of the material management. Second one is inventory management. Third one, continuity of supply. Third one, next one, quality of material also will come under. Next, good supplier relations we need. So departmental efficiency also we need. So these are the comes under the primary objectives. 6 primary objectives we have in the material management. First one is purchasing. Second one is inventory management. So it ensures the minimum investment is made the material. So inventory management and continuity of supply. So we need to supply the continuously. And next one, quality of material. We need the quality material. If they don't have the quality, then in the market, they will not purchase it. So that is one of the primary objective of material management. And good supplier. We need the good supplier. On time, they need to supply it. If delayed in the good supply means consumers or the companies may not take it. So department's efficiency. So department efficiency is also one of the primary objective in this one. So secondary objectives of this material management comes under the first one, deliberate buying. So deliberately we need to buy from this one means according to necessity of organization or the people opinion we need to buy it. So it needs a regular review. So we need to regularly review that material. In the secondary objectives. Next one, standardization. Another one is material personnel also when it comes. Then material departments also will come under. And material management. These all will come under the secondary objectives of material management. Next one, different functions which are performed by the material management. So various functions involved in the material management. In this one, we can say that one, first one, production and material control. So production control is the responsibility of the complete management and setting overall production schedules. So production and material control. So in the production, he is required to compute the detailed requirement for the parts and materials. So scheduling a production or purchase of parts and materials needed here. And the second one is purchasing. So functions of material management, first one and material control, second one purchasing. So purchasing is the responsibility of buying. So kind of quality of products we need to buy. So this is a second element. Third element which has come under non-productive stores. So the store department is responsible to control non-production stores, officials, office supplies, and perishables, tools, and maintenance, repair elements, and operating supplies all will come under the non-productive stores. And traffic. Traffic is also one of the important element in this one, in the functions of material management. So we are all aware of this problem of traffic, this thing. Due to that, the supplies is going to sometimes delay. So the traffic department is responsible for the buying transportation services. It deals with the inbound consignments of purchase. Next, materials handling. So material handling is also one of the elements which are come under the functions of material management. And receiving and shipping. Shipping means transporting and labeling, all will come under this one. So all will come under the functions of material management. So another concept, computerization of material management. So nowadays, everybody is using that computers for the purpose of material management. So in 21st century, computers made a major role, and ICT have plays a major role in communicating. Not only communicating, nowadays people are buying their goods in what you call Amazon, Flipkart, and other things. So likewise, we can give the order our goods through online. So this trend has been started in the business environment. So one of them is the transition from the industrial economy side. It has increased. So since 1960s, the majority of productivity gains have attributed through the information technology. Means the information technology, when it is came into existence by using by the common people or business people, then people or consumers giving the preference to get the goods through online, through technology. So computers and information technology in material management. So in material management, if you go to the medical shop and something, if you show one medical prescription, immediately he will check is in computer. So if it is available or not, he will tell immediately. So what are the goods percentage and how many goods we have? So they can check it immediately. So we can say that one IT made the change of working pattern of the employees and working pattern of material management. So when we are computerizing the finance, accounting, inventory control, bills, and online bills, it will reduce the organization burden. So it will make it easy for the employees and for the organization also. So with this ICT or IT, it will provide effective services to the common people. So they can analyze the market opinion or market opportunities also. See, if you see that they will give the distribution or questionnaire, they will send to you. So what type of goods you want, what quality you are expecting. So this is analyzing the market opportunities. So consumer mindset, consumer pulse, they need to get it. They are trying to get it through the IT. So according to that people requirement, they will try to manufacture in future. So it will help computers or IT technology help the managers to production and manufacturing operations. So this is about the computerization of material management. So in this, we have discussed many aspects which are come under. So once again, at a glance, I will show it to you. Please remember. So in this class, we have discussed about what is the material management, what do you mean by material management, and the different concepts, concept of different material management. So we need to remember that concept of material management is also called logistic management. So material management is important in the organization. It is the subsystem of organization. After the Second World War, it is emerged to direct our authority, or to unify direction or authority purpose, planning and coordination purpose. So different definitions also there. Scope of the material management. You need to write 5 elements: materials planning, material control, procurement, storage, and distribution. So this is a scope of material management. So in the scope of material management, objectives also we have discussed. 2 objectives will be there. One is primary objective. In the primary objective, remember please, purchasing, inventory management, and other thing is continuity of supply and quality of material, good supplier, and department officers. So these are come under the primary objectives. And along with the primary objectives, we have secondary objectives also. Then after the objectives, we are going with the functions of material management. So in there are 7 functions are there: production material control, purchasing, non-production stores, traffic, and material handling, receiving, and shopping. So these all will come under. So computerization or IT in the material management we have discussed. So with this, we have completed this topic. So in the examination point of view, they will ask the questions here. Just I will say the few questions. What are the main questions they are asking the examination point of view? Explain the concept and important and scope of material management. Write an essay on primary objectives of material management. So here he is asking only primary objectives of material management. So comment on the use of computer in material management. So last we have discussed the last slide in that. So these are the essay type answers, and short type of answers. Define material management. So here we need to write definitions. Define. So what is the material management you need to write, and write the definitions like AK Datta and other committees will be there, and definitions we need to write. And what are the important functions of material management? So these all we need to write here. Go to the next concept, that is procurement, storage, and distribution. 3 concepts is here. First, carefully listen that. Procurement is nothing but possessing or getting that goods, ordering. So that is a procurement. When we are getting that goods, we will go with the storage. Storage means keeping in the safe custody. And a distribution. When we are storing in that stores, then we will distribute to the distributors. So these 3 concepts has come under in the unit 9. So procurement, storage, and distribution. In this concept, we are going with the meaning of procurement and what are the principles of procurement. Means procurement means already I have told you, purchasing called procurement. So what are the types of procurement? Purchase procedure, how we can purchase. When we are purchasing any good, what we will see that we will determine the quality of that one, selecting some best goods, and sometimes we will negotiate the price. All will come the procurement. So we will learn all these things. And next we will try to know about in this concept and purchase processes. E-procurement. E-procurement is nothing but online purchasing can be called as a e-procurement. So next one is a storage. What is meaning of storage? We will try to know it, and types of storage is here, and different functions of storekeeper. How the storekeeper has to save that products or goods in safe custody. Those are the storekeeper functions, and scientific store principles will be there. Godowns and warehouses also will be there. Next one is distribution concept. So what do you mean by distribution, and how we can distribute the material, and transportation of traffic management. So all we'll discuss in this one. So 3 concepts, please remember: procurement, storage, and distribution. On the basis of these 3, they will ask the questions is here. First one. So in the material management, it is one of the process of supplying and goods and services. So the objective include the procurement, storage, and distribution of the material. First one, procurement. What is the meaning of procurement? Please remember that procurement is a primary of the most important element of the material management. So it means procurement means securing of goods and services from the external agencies or outside agencies. It is called procurement. So this task is generally assigned to the purchase department. So procurement or purchasing goods, the purchasing department will be there. They will purchase. And sometimes we can call purchase department or what do you call supply material people also will be there. So we can call this is spare parts and services, everything will come under. So procurement assumed very great important in modern times. So we will spend on material, and therefore utmost preference has to be given for the procurement purpose. So when we are procurement, when we are purchasing any goods, we need to give the most preference to the procurement purchase, selection of the goods. So arrange of supply material, spare parts, all will come under. So we need to utmost care for the quality and quantity of goods. When we are purchasing goods, we will see the quality. So purchase department will purchase this one. So we have sometimes a specialist will be there, purchase a specialist. So he will suggest us. So this is a good quality, then we will purchase it. We can market in the market, we can sell it. And in the procurement purpose, there are few elements which are involved in this one. We can say that one, procurement by the public-private funds. So procurement, we will see the right quality of material, we will see that. right quantity, we will see that. Right time of purchase, we need to purchase the goods on right time. And selection of right source. So we are selecting the good organization or good industry, good production organization. So these all come under this one. And you need to maintain the close relation with the other department also. So how much goods are required, which goods are required, which is the best good, and people how they are buying that goods from them. So we need to take all this consideration. So information about the new material and process also one of the important element in the procurement of this material. So these are the basic principles of procurement. Please remember. So basic principles, we discussed the 5 basic principles is here. 6 basic principles. Remember, quality of material, we will see that. Right quality, we will see that. Right time purchase, all will come under the principles. The basic principles of purchasing. So in the examination, they will ask the basic principles of purchasing. So in general, we can write, we will see the quality of material, quantity, right time purchasing, selection of the source, and relation with the other department, they will see that. So it is related to the big organizations. In case of it comes to the individual means, he will take the opinion under this one. So information about the new material. If any new material has come in the market, they will go with that. Next element, methods of the procurement. Methods of the procurement. So methods means different ways to purchase it. So first one is purchase according to need. So methods of procurement of material. First one, purchase according to need. So this place the first place and purpose. Purchase when their need arises. The methods of purchase is an appropriate element. So which has not only regular use. So purchase of goods according to needs, we need to purchase it. Whenever we need to purchase it. And purchase for future also. Sometimes we will purchase the goods for future. So keep in mind in the future requirement, we will go with the future this one. And market purchase. So this method of purchase are made at the time of when material is available. So when the material is available in the market, we will go with the market purchase. So such purchases are not related to the production needs. So if there is a price inflation will be there, fluctuations will be there, so market will be lost. So according to the needs, we need to purchase this. So we are very aware of this one. So gold prices day by day increasing. So today, for example, 60,000 gold prices here. So maybe within 3-4 days, it will be go down. So we need to see that market trend. So according to that, we need to purchase it. So this is a market purchase. And speculative purpose. Speculative purpose is nothing but this method is an excessive purchase made from the market when the price is very low. So when they have the low price, then they will purchase it and they will keep it in the store and they will store. Then they will sell when they get the good price for that. And contract purchase also will be there. So this method is beneficial to the purchasers and suppliers. So while purchasers is able to reduce the size of inventory, the suppliers also assure to stable demand. So this is one of the contract purchase will be there. So if any DMart and some other big organizations will be there, these are people will go with the contract purchase. The compare with the small shop and a DMart and some other shopping malls, big shopping malls, we need to pay the less amount to that. So there is a variation will be there. So contract purchasing also will be. Next, schedule purchasing. Schedule purchasing is nothing but according to the requirement of various departments or organization, they will purchase it. So this is called schedule purchasing. So it is related to the carefully control the production. So carefully they need to go with that. So categorization of this buying, schedule purchasing will come under tender is the first one element which are come under this one. Tender, what do you mean by tender? Tender is nothing but for the purchasing purpose, we will go with the tender. Here, the purchasing authority decide on the items of stationery. So that items will be sent to the big industry or market people. So that is a tender reserve. When you are going with the tender, we will follow the few elements. The lowest tender is not always the best or the most economical. So these are the few things which are come under disadvantages also will be there in the tendering. So a contract for a period time also will be there. Next, quotation system, we will go with the quotation system in the purchasing. Buying from the same suppliers, this is also one of the element. And another one is spot purchase. Spot means immediately. So we are not going with the quotation and these things. Immediately we will get the material. So that is come under the spot purchasing. So all will come under the purchasing methods. So these are very important. Please remember this. Once again, repeats you. So different methods. So these are the methods of purchasing material. What are the methods? Purchase method according to the need, and purchase for the future, market purchase, speculative purchase, and another one is contract purchase, schedule purchase. So all will come under the methods of purchase. Next concept we can go with the other one, the determining the purchase quantities. So determining the purchase quantities is one of the important element which has come under our purchase procedure here. Remember that 9.6 purchase procedure. What is the purchase procedure? Purchase procedure requisition. It is a first step of purchase. So what we need, how many goods we need. So that is a purchase procedure. In the purchase procedure, the central or decentralized organization, it is necessary how to scientific procedure for the purchase of office stationery and supplies. So this is based on purchase requisition. Need. Requisition is nothing but need. So they will give the requisite sheet and what are the elements they want, what are the stores they want, what element, what goods they want. So they will. So this is a purchase requisition. Second one, determining the purchase quantities. So how much quantity we want. So that is a second one. Another one, determining purchase quantity, we will keep in our mind. So what is the exact quantity we want, and what is the average rate of consumption, and what is this thing which are come under here we can talk. So determining purchase quantities, the exact quality and average rate of consumption, storage space available, and cost of storage, they will see that. And another thing is that possibility of change and minimum and maximum quantities held in the stock. So the time needed for the supplies and risk also they will see that. So all will come under purchase elements. So determining the purchase quantities. So these 8 to 10 points we need to remember. Next, go with the determine the purchase. Selecting the source of supply is also one of the important element. So we need to select carefully that suppliers, good suppliers we need to select, and a negotiation price. Negotiation price means we will go with the negotiation. If they said some price, we are going to reduce that. So the supplier has to select the next step to negotiate. So it is helpful to the organization to save the money. So negotiation in terms and conditions should be properly understood. Properly, we need to understand this one. So this also will come under. And another element which has come under X go down and free on rail. So in the transport purpose, and destination free destination, and FBOB free on board. Free on board they will supply. So these all will come under. Sometimes it's cash based. Sometimes the insurance and the freight will be there. So all will come under this one. Next element. We can say that another one, placing order. No. Receipt and inception of the goods. So receipt means taking that goods. Receipt of goods and goods received, not the prepared, which should be shown the few details. So receipt and inspection of goods all will be there. On the receipt of goods, a goods received, not is prepared, which should be shown on the following. So goods, when we have received that goods, we need to write the date and purchase number, and received the note number also we need to take. Supplier name and address we need to take it. Mode of transportation, whether road or this thing we will consider it, and a complete description of the goods, what type of goods we have taken, and condition of the material, whether it's a glass or iron. This is a condition of this one. What type of condition we have, what type of metal we have, they will take it, and the space of signature received in the official. So this comes under the this one. Next one, we can talk about the e-procurement. E-procurement is nothing but electronic procurement. Means through the electronic devices, we will order some goods. So electronic method is in the functioning of office organization or latest trend in the office administration. So if for purpose of any goods and services, generally we can give the in online order. Otherwise, sometimes telecommunication, computer aided helping. So all in the website. So we can follow all these things. So this is the reason for the use of internet business purpose because of globalization and competitive advantage will be there. So because of globalization, the e-procurement, we are following it. So when we're talking about e-procurement, please remember in the examination, they will ask the question, what is e-procurement? E-procurement means nothing but purchasing the goods through the electronic devices. So that is called e-procurement. E-procurement method is a functioning of office by the electronic devices. So we can call a telephone or computer this one, our website this one. So what are the reasons for the e-procurement? E-procurement because of the globalization. Due to the globalization in the global level, if you need any goods or material or any book or anything in the international level, we can search it. So due to that, the globalization, one of the reasons for the e-procurement and a competitive advantage. See, if you go to the bookstall, in the bookstall, they will say some price for the particular book. But when we will check it in Amazon, some other thing, if it have the less this thing, then we will go with the online procurement, online purchasing. This is a competitive advantage. Competitive advantages will be there. So because of you are using that internet and you are checking the price of that particular good, so it will be advantage to you. So information access will be there. So information will be there. The data will be there. That how that good can be work and what is the process and what is the opinion of people. People give the rating in their opinion about the particular goods. So and cost effectiveness will be there. So compare with the shopping price, online prices, if it's less, then we will take it. And sales and marketing also will be there. So all will come under this one. Next one, storage. What is storage? Storage is nothing but storing that goods or keep saving mode. The material is called storage. So different types of storage will be there. Central storage will be there. Decentralized storage will be there. Central storage means in the one organization, they will store all the goods in one place and from there they will distribute. So decentralized storage, I mean local storage will be there. That is a decentralized storage. In the decentralized storage, they will, from the purchasing purpose, they will give the order for the different, what do you call, areas, different branches. This is commander. So it helps that reducing the financial burden and delay and everything will be saved in the storage. Next one, other element which are come under determining the functions of the storekeeper. This is one of the important. So functions of storekeeper. First, the function of storekeeper, receipt of material into storage. Storekeeper, what he will do? When the material comes, he will take it and he will take the details of this one. So receipt of material into storage. So whatever the raw material, supply goods and finished goods, if we come to the storekeeper, then he will take it. So inspect that one. So moved into storekeeper. Material or taken, identify according to the store's classification and dispatch appropriate storage. So this is one of this thing. So functions of storekeeper, first one, receive the material. Second one, record. So whatever the material he has received, he will record it. So in the that previous, I told you that. So what element has come? What goods come? From which organization? Date, received date, and a purchaser, and who is a productor, and what type of good it is. So they will record it. And the storage of materials. So then he will order to the whether this will be put in box or we need to take it in an open place or in a dark room, they will decide it. So this is the storage of material. Means safe keeping and protection of the material is called storage of material. So maintaining the stores. So keep the store is a desired condition. So whenever we need to take it immediately. So they will see that. So should not take the delay or length time for the storage. So issuing the stores also will be there. Coordinator stores keeping with the material control. So his storekeeper will play the major role for the controlling of this one. So storekeeper techniques also will be there. Storekeeping techniques, this all come. So in the storekeeping technique, Method of quantification. So they will confine that one. Classification of goods will be there, whether it's a raw material or it is a supply material or purchase parts or semi-product or parts, they will see that. So on the base of that, he will show that. So these all come under the classification of the material. And scientific storage principles. What are the scientific storage principles? So that material is inflammable material or difficult to handle this one, and a rapid turnover in this one, or low turnover or extra space, they will check it. So all will come under. Next one. Purpose of warehouses also will be there. So storekeeping purpose, we have the different warehouses will be there. Storage purpose to maintain the balance between supply and demand. So for example, cotton, rice, wheat, sugar will be there. So they will store in the warehouses. So keep saving the goods, and price stability will be there. And previous we have discussed the price stability, and financing also will be there. Packing all will come under. So types of warehouses is here. Private warehouses and public warehouses. I mean, many times we have seen that some public organizations also warehouses will be there to store our products. So, but the product or the what you call market of the has to pay something for that warehouse. Whereas public warehouse is nothing but which is based on the government. So in the government, hello, in the public warehouse. In the public warehouse, it is owned by the government. So banded warehouse, this type of warehouse located in the port cities especially, they are licensed by the government to keep important goods. So this is the smart type of banded warehouse. And the special commodity warehouse also will be there. In the special commodity warehouse, nothing but like food grains and potatoes, tomato, and all this will be there. So these are the special commodity storage purpose we have. Another one is cold storage and refrigerated warehouses also will be there. For example, fish, meat, fruits, shipping, storage, and general merchandise warehouse. General market means these are completely finished factory products, semi-finished products, or raw materials also will come under. So these are the different types of storages or warehouses we have. So this is the examination very important to remember about this one. Warehouses also will be there. So another one is distribution. Last point is distribution. Distribution is nothing but release of the material and finished goods also. So whether it is a raw material or whether it is a finished goods. So this is the distribution means supplying the companies or shops, this is come under. So transportation and traffic management. So distance, they will see that. So which is the best suitable to transport these one ships on road or rail, they will check it. So transportation is a very important in the material management. So in India, as you are all aware of this one, materials generally for the shipping, transport to the shipping, we are doing that one. So sometimes we are preferring for the rail transport also. Railway transport is also. Some places railway transport is not available. So do that we will go with the road transport also. So road transport in the local area, they will preference for that. From the country to country, sometimes we will give the preference for the shipping or airlines or shipping through the containers also. So this all what do you call transport? So road transport is very easy. Actually, 300 to 500 particular tons, 10 to 15 tons weightage. This can be transport through this one. Distribution. So route selection is one of the important. So which is the nearest route, that is one of the which has come under. So this is about this. So please carefully go through these questions once. So comment on the guiding factor regarding the storage. So what is meant by storage and what are the guiding factor of storage? Explain the functions of storage.
ఇంకోటి ఇందులో ఆన్లైన్ పేమెంట్స్ ఉంటారు, అవి ఎంత వరకు ఇవి ఆన్లైన్ లోకి తీసుకుంటే ఇంకా తక్కువకి వస్తాయి అని. అంటే అది ఇందులోనే చెప్తున్నాడు 55 రూపీస్ ఆన్లైన్ పేమెంట్ చేసినట్టు. అదే ఇందులోనే చెప్తున్నాడు వాడు కింద, ఆన్లైన్ పేమెంట్ చేస్తే కనుక ఇంత తగ్గుతుంది నీకు అనేసి. నేను క్యాష్ అనేసరికి మన రేట్ పే చేస్తున్నాడు.
So these are the procurement policy concept. So these are the questions, please remember. So once again repeats you. Write a note on relevance of e-procurement and different the procurement in public and private. Explain the different types of stores. This is also another question is here. And facilitate the different types of warehouses. So previously we have discussed the different warehouses is here. You please go through that. Okay. I hope it is very clear to everyone. Okay. So they will ask the question, what is the distribution methods and what are the where storage houses? What are the functions of storekeeping? Are stores keeper generally? Write a note on godowns and warehouses. Godown means we have discussed the different type of godowns, and transportation also will be there. So distribution we can call. In the distribution methods, what are the distribution method we have? So they have asked the different questions here. Please keep in your mind when you are writing these one. Try to emphasize the main synopsis along with the matter, relevant matter. So please remember all these things. I hope it is very clear to everyone. Do you have any doubts or clarifications? I think nobody have the doubt. Okay. Right. For tomorrow, we will meet in the another session with the other one. Okay.